Their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At their own 26-yard line. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Los Angeles. Set. Set. Herbert going to give to Hampton. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is...
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day.
Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's caught. Puka Nacua.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack and a first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. Well, the Rams at 2-6 now in the year. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
All they just say is, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Now it's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. On 1st down, it's Hampton. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Herbert now. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Led McConkey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
For the extra point.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Rams nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Red 80. Look at him.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
It's a gain of 16
That one
yards.
goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyrie Williams hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10. Just shy of the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He gets it to Johnston. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26
So
yards.
from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter play rate 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Slot man moves right. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that would be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On fourth down, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on the receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this off past the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. There he goes, left side. And he will not take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. They start from scratch here, so to speak, 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they got it first and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
First down, Chargers.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39.
First down, Los Angeles.
Give here to Hampton. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, L.A. Omari and Hampton, 39 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Chargers 21, Rams 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 118 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
22!
Stafford now to throw. A short one there, taking it. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it. When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4. They'll run with Ferguson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Alabama. Puka Nacua, 39 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now it's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
2 yards.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger offense set to take over this battle for L.A. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Well, with the problems they've had getting rid of football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. On the move past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I'm thinking they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Again, it's Hampton. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 86 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On the give, this is Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Now receiver in motion left. Touchdown! Keandre Lambert-Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren.
Hey, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Leads to second and 10.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They run. It's Williams. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 17-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Deion Henley in there to bring him down.
8-yard loss.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And it's complete to Adams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, 22, 250.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out line. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chargers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go with Williams. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Rams will line up.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Kyron Williams on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over this battle for L.A. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. To about the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Herbert now. There's a short one complete to Harris. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On the ground, this is Hampton. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man right side. That's McConkey. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Glad McConkey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Rams 32. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And we'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
40-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stafford. Pass complete down to Nakua. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Herbert.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Chargers 49, Rams 32. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
You heard about man, the left controller, the level king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
From the 50, Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Rams 1st down. Ready. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stafford.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And some room to work. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
168 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Play action. It's Herbert.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
They'll toss right side to Hampton.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Lad McConkey
from 10 yards out.
And the Chargers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score. Chargers 56. Rams 32. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Back to throw, Stafford. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Here's Herbert. He sets to fire deep. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Keandre Lambert-Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Chargers 63, Rams 40.
Somebody got a boy, I know. Somebody got a boy, I told you. Watch, boy. We survived outside, off from the music. Turn his TV off. Ain't want my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey,
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. To throw is Stafford. He's able to find Melton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Blue 60.
Stafford now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180.
One last throw here for Stafford. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back, baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no they say it's Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I.
Yeah. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, blessings, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more nights. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Paper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies, but selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. The one